Just a couple of days away from the 104th Westside Nut Club Fall Festival. One of the new changes this year are how you at home can get those half-pot tickets. So joining us now to talk about that change is Brandon Julian, who's the Westside Nut Club Publicity Chair this year, and joining him is Alex Huber, who is the half-pot chairman this year. So tell us here, fellas, what's the big change people are talking about there? What should you know?
Yeah, well, once again, Mitch, thanks for having us on. You guys are a great partner to the West Side, also Evansville, and the Nut Club. So thanks again for having us on.
Pleasure's ours.
So big kind of changes this year is we've got a early bird special. So basically anybody who is able to buy a ticket today, we start at 8 o'clock on online sales and then also in venue at 12 o'clock. You're in it to win on Monday evening at 7 p.m. Our sponsor is Newburgh Pro Auto Sports. Also a big shout out for Liberty Federal, help offset our expenses and kind of get things rolling for us. So great partnership. We're excited.
Absolutely. And looking here behind us, we've got the half pot total, which we'll reference, of course, a lot here on Sunrise as the week goes on.
Yeah.
Weird to see it at 0. It won't be there very long.
Nope. 8 o'clock. Hopefully we're going to see that thing shoot straight up.
Yeah, we're
excited.
Absolutely. And now, you know, the big news beyond the half pot, just 5 days away now from the opening. It's the 104th Fall Festival. Yep. You know, you guys are such an integral part of that huge event here in the community locally. You know, what all goes into getting everything ready for the Fall Festival?
So actually, as soon as the festival is done, we start immediately planning for the next year. So, I mean, it is a full year process for us to get it, you know, as far as setting up, getting trailers, committee chairman, it really does take the entire full year to get stuff ready.
Absolutely. I know we got some video on the screen right now of the rides starting to pull up there on St. Joe and the Lloyd. You know, these last couple of days here, kind of crunch time, if you will, is there anything really specific you guys have to hammer home right now before the actual festival kind of kicks off and gets going?
So last night we actually set some of the park trailers, some of the restrooms, and then coming up on Saturday, that'll be actual setup day. So that'll be, you know, Franklin Street will start getting shut down at that point. We'll start just, you know, taking all of the bus stops away and then the park benches, just cleaning the street, getting it ready for Sunday whenever they start setting the booths.
There you go. Lots of exciting stuff. You know, obviously the big change this year is the online half-pot sales. Anything else going on this year folks out there can look forward to if they've been before, or maybe this is their first time?
Well, really, every year there's something new, right? You'll find a new, food item, new boost, that kind of thing. It's really a great time for people to come down. People have been here in the past. People have never been here before. You know, really with some of the exposure with the online sales for half pot, a lot of people, we're seeing a lot of data from up north, trying to, look at the website, see exactly what we are, what we're about, and hopefully they're going to come down and check it out. So. We're excited, Mitch. It's going to be a great year.
We're excited too. It should be fun. I know we talked, I had you guys in there for the 8:30 stream show, and I asked you then, and I'm curious if you still feel the same, that, every year I feel like the half pot total jumps up and up and up. And now with online sales, I mean, do you have a ballpark? Do you anticipate a pretty large jump? What do you think?
Every year, it's roughly, I think we talked last time, it's about a 10% increase year over year with in-venue. But now with the state, as we've worked closely with them with online stuff, we really don't know what that number's going to be. Hopefully, we're going to add another 0. That's really what we're going for. So
absolutely, should be cool.
Anything's going to be great.
Yeah, absolutely. And really quick here, you guys spend so much time getting this stuff ready, right? So I want to ask you both kind of personally here, whoever wants to answer this. Yeah. You guys do so much here getting this ready to go for the community and for yourselves as well for the Westside Nut Club. You have your Founders Day. You guys give out all this money. What's it mean to you to have, you mentioned there, the Fall Festival ends, you start prepping for next year, right? To reach this point now, it's almost here. How do you feel? What's it mean to you guys?
It is very, it's a good feeling. Been in the club for over 13 years, so every year you get more and more excited and stuff. Now I got my kids that are coming down, and it's pretty good. It's great. Like you said, Founders Day, we gave out over $680,000. Obviously, if half pot goes crazy this year, that number will just keep going up. Right. But no, it's good feeling. Getting thanked for something that is a thankful thing.
Yeah. And for me, Mitch, really, it's like a lot of people really want to try to make an impact. This is the best way we can do it. Raising $1 million+ and giving away to all these non-for-profits. It's really cool and really rewarding at the end of the day. Yeah. So really happy, really proud to be part of the Nut Club. So.
Absolutely. And before we let you go here, anything else people need to know heading into next week? Obviously, it's here now. We've made it a couple days away now. Anything specific you really want people to know as we kind of approach the start?
So there is a new ticket process as well, besides what the updates for half pot. So there will be like ATM-like machines down there on trailers. That'll be your way of buying your tickets now for your rides. Gotcha. You can do that with Venmo, Apple Pay, credit card, cash. The tickets will be on a loadable plastic card. Then that way you can use it every year. You can reload it. Armbands are going to be a little different this year, but the exact same way. Also, 11th Avenue is getting a brand new bathroom. We like to announce that because that is a huge thing for people that come down.
People appreciate that. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it is a good event. So we're ready.
Yeah, we're excited as well. Gentlemen, thank you guys for coming on this
Mitch,
morning. We
pleasure, sir.
appreciate it.
Good seeing you once
Thank you
again.
very much.